Hey guys, Chad down here in California, living the van life. One thing I wanted to do a video on specifically was had to do with stealth camping and some of the things that I've put on my van and that I've learned from stealth camping, especially in the big city down here around LA, Anaheim, Huntington Beach, San Diego, all that stuff. So one thing I want to show you what I did with the van is I made an investment in window tint, and this is huge for being able to park and camp and not make it obvious of what I'm doing. So I'm going to show you around the van and what I've done with all this. So right here you can see I did the 5% limo tent, what they call limo tent, in the back, and it's extremely dark. Right now, as you walk around the van, you can't see any apparent activity going on. I mean, if there was somebody in there, you wouldn't be able to see it, especially when the reflection's on there. Now, if you look to the front, there's no tent here. You can clearly see that the curtains are drawn, and when you see this, like if you walk up and you see this, you're obviously wondering, okay, what's going on? What's somebody hiding in there? But when the windows are completely tinted, you have no idea that the curtains are drawn. You can't tell what's going on inside. Of course, if you walk up, let's see if I can even get it to do it. If you walk up and you put your hands up, you can see a bit of what's going inside and you can see through. But what really matters is being able to see it from afar. I almost tripped over the fire pit. So yeah, this has been huge for me, and you can see you aren't seeing what's going on. Now, the cool part is right now the curtains are actually open, so you almost don't even need curtains with this situation, so that's really nice. Now, the other thing about stealth camping or urban camping at night is being able to have your light on and not attract any attention. So before, with no tent, if you had a light on inside and the curtains open, people can see everything you're doing inside. With the tent on the windows and no curtains with a light on inside at night, you can see a little bit, but once you close the curtains, you can't even see any light coming at all. You can't see a glow from it or anything, so it's really nice. On the front windows, I did a less, I think this is either a 15 or 20%, so if you look closely, you can see the curtains drawn here. And the only reason I have the front curtain across the windshield right now is because we're at a campground and it doesn't really matter. Otherwise, typically what I do is I run this curtain from here straight across, and then you can look through and you can see the driver's seat and everything. It just looks typical, like you've got your front of your van sectioned off from the back. So that looks a little more normal in a parking situation. But window tent, definitely a must if you're doing any urban camping. Makes living the van life a lot easier. You don't have to worry about always closing the curtains if you want to change your clothes quick, or you just want to sit in an area and people not know that you're just sitting in the back of your van. So doing the window tent, pretty awesome. It cost me $420 to have the whole van done, which I feel was pretty decent price for what you get out of it. So another good investment for living the van life and doing some camping. Hope everybody's doing good. Thanks for watching. Take care.